Oh, this guy. And? Ta-da.
Business suit metal guy now. But yes, for the viewers, this is how I go to work at times. Yes.
So, can you
Yeah.
tell us
Yes.
why this suit was in that package?
Because sometimes I like to take a suit with me when I go overseas because you never know when you're going to need it. And for me, when I went to a lot of the WW2 museums, especially like Hiroshima in Tokyo, I just wanted to be very respectful. And I thought wearing a suit was the best way I could be respectful for basically a country that got bombed into humbleness. And so I chose to bring a suit with me because it's just sometimes I just want to be respectful.
Well, you look very handsome from my
Yes.
perspective. Thank you.
Walter actually suggested that I wore...
Who did?
Walter,
Who's Walter?
my angry Asian friend.
Hey, he's
thought-
actually one of your best friends. Isn't
He thought it would be funny if I wore my suit to their festival because in the past when I went to local gigs,
Walter.
I would finish work late and wouldn't have time to go home and change, so I would come to a gig in my fucking suit and everyone's like, what the fuck? But this is a cheap suit, but I would wear my really nice Italian or German suits, but I prefer Italian suits. But yes.
Yes, we know that. Well, I do. I know
Yes.
that. Anyway, thank you
Yes.
for that. Anyway,
Yeah.
you look very handsome. And what are we up to now?
Well, here's a whole bunch of fucking CDs I bought in Japan, and
That'll be those.
yeah, there's a ton, and I really didn't know how much I fucking bought. And
You never do. I'm just gonna tell you,
I don't
you
know
do.
whether some of these are duplicates or triplicates, but that was so cheap. I'm just like, buy.
So when you say cheap, so what was the average of a CD that you wanted that you got in Japan?
They were probably about 1,300 yen, which is basically $13.
Yeah. So what did you say? Take off 2 zeros?
Take off 2 zeros.
Yeah.
And that's basically, and some CDs I was just like, what? You're charging this much for it? Where I'm like, if I got a double, I don't care. It's worth that fucking much. So I just ended up buying it for the sake of it.
How much? What did your hand say? Do that again. Oh my god, you mean business.
Well-
right, let's go.
Well,
Let's see what the fuck
okay.
you've
So
got.
for example, that is okay. So
I know
some of
that
these
fucking
do, or
album.
some of these have or have not have price tags on it.
I
I remember that. That was $20.
I know this album because I met you. How many years ago? 6 years ago.
It's a turbo.
What does that mean?
It's an original press.
And you got it in Japan?
Japan for
For how much?
$22.
Can you flip that over for us?
22
I know
fucking
you've got a
dollars.
T-shirt of that too.
Oh, I've got quite a few.
Yeah.
But 22 fucking dollars.
And that just so happens to be the very band that you wanted to go to Japan for.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly who you wanted to see.
$22.
Gotcha.
Do you know how much this shit is on fucking Discogs?
Tell me.
It's like 80 Australian. 22 Australian dollars.
Did you have to say the platform?
Yes. Because the second-hand stores doesn't seem to want to give a fuck about what the speculative market is. They just
don't.
yep, here's the CD. Oh, yep, the book, the
Yeah,
media.
can we have a look inside?
Okay.
Is it all good? No,
Yeah.
no.
Media.
All legit.
Media seems to be okay. Booklet seems to be okay. They're like fucking. Look, if someone breathed on it, it's like, yeah, it's lost about 100 fucking points. And I'm like, oh.
20.
Yes. $22
Dollars.
Australian dollars.
All right, what's next?
I don't know, some cancer CD there.
Some what?
Well, I just ended up just buying shit for the sake of buying it.
Is that
it was
because
so
they were
fucking,
cheap?
It was cheap.
Yeah, that's right up
They
your
were-
alley, eh?
Like, they were $13 a piece.
You're that guy.
Dark Angel, Obituary, two from the Vault. These are pretty hard to find. But I think I've got the
The more you-
incomplete World Demise. So my two from the Vault's completed. What the fuck is this? Misanthrope. Got no idea what that is.
Oh, wow. Well, we don't have to look at that.
Had a look at the record label and went, yeah, okay, cool. That's worth a gamble. Because when I went to the
Is it
store,
though?
well, when I went to the store, it was just like, excuse me, I would like to listen to these, please. And there was no access to Wi-Fi, so I could go to YouTube to listen to it. I'm just like, oh, fuck it. Just take the fucking gamble. It's like that old thing, that old rant I went on a while ago.
What do you mean?
About the concept of going to a CD store. You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
That's fine.
What the fuck is this? Disabused, but
I'm
not.
just gonna ask you. Do
Yeah.
you want me to like show every CD, or are you just going to read out everything that you don't and just bought because they were cheap?
Can you see that?
Of course I can,
Can you see the back?
and I can get in on it too.
All right.
Do you want me to do that to every? I'm just asking for real.
Or
do you
letter
just
from
go,
column A, a letter from column B.
So you can tell me when you pull them up, please.
Okay.
Just go, hey, yeah, zoom in on this.
Well, this is Dark Symphonies.
Right.
So I'm a big fan of that label. So usually anything on Dark Symphonies,
Which would be right.
right
there,
down there
wouldn't
with
it?
Beethoven.
It's Beethoven.
Beethoven. So anything on Dark Symphonies, I'm a big fan of.
Well, that's nice. And what are they called again?
Fuck, I don't know.
Looks
what's
like
it called?
abused on something.
Disabused.
I was half right.
What the fuck is this? I don't remember buying that.
Well, were you drunk?
Yes.
Were you being the drunk metal guy? Drunk?
Looks like a bunch of demo stuff.
Okay, well, we're not zooming in on that.
Yep.
No one cares.
Golgotha.
Can you kind of tip it up? Like
That's the CD I've been after for a while.
yeah, nice.
So I found that.
And flip it over. What's on the back?
Repulse Records. So that's usually a good sign. Thank you.
Nice.
Infernal Death.
Yeah,
Again, Dark Symphonies. So
right there.
it's on the Dark Symphonies label, so therefore I just buy it because they're a good label.
Got that guy.
Kadath.
You've got to go that way, like that. It has to be
Okay,
like
gotta
that.
go Kadath. Okay, I don't know if this is the same French band Kadath. That I
Well,
bought.
if you don't know, who's gonna know?
Well, again, gamble. Is it the same band? I don't know. I thought it was
Let's
fucking
go.
$10.
What's your next? That looks.
Ah!
It looks like.
Formicide. Formicide, they're pretty cool.
It looks like he's getting eaten up by fucking
Again,
sandflies.
again, Dark Symphonies.
Yeah, we see that.
So a lot of these Dark Symphonies, these CDs, they were $13. But if I buy it from the official site, it's like fucking $40.
Yeah.
Not to mention the
Yeah, we all know
insane postage from America.
We all know there's a reason for that,
Mm.
right? But just so happens you went to Japan and fucking can get it like that.
Oh, I fucking went mental. Gods of Grind. Again, Gods of Grind. Here's a good one. This is
Don't you know how to?
all right. Cool. I figured out what's going on.
Yeah, you got
This is
flat.
an infamous bootleg. I don't know whether this is a bootleg of a bootleg of a bootleg.
Can you flip it for us? So, what do you reckon it is? A
I don't
bootleg of a
know.
bootleg of a bootleg?
I don't know.
Take a guess, mate.
I have it.
Take a guess.
I don't care.
Do you have an original?
Well, I have an original 7-inch of that.
Does it look like that? Like, does it?
But I don't have an original. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to research it. But
Yes,
this is a
please.
thing. I
Would like to know about that because
couldn't
That's
be.
a good
I
one.
couldn't be bothered going to the store. Going, oh, I have to fucking scrutinize every.
yeah, well, you don't
fucking
have
CD.
to, but now I'm asking a question, so well, it's not just because it's me, but it's because of what you say. It's do you care enough to research it?
Nah.
Yeah,
There you
all right.
go.
So don't be dramatic. So remember how I said you should tilt it?
All right. We got authorized.
Yep. Where's the D? Oh my god, it's on the end.
Veils.
Mm-hmm. Do you even know these people?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Disgrace.
I can see why you like this one. I can
Well,
the next one.
Well, no, the label is Extreme Cult, so they do really good repressings of stuff,
Yep.
and it's demos. So it's like, yep, buy.
I can see why you like this one.
I already own this.
Yeah, so turn it over.
I already own this.
This is why you own it.
But that was $8. Do you know how much that is on online?
Well, you're gonna tell me.
It's times 7.
Well, how much did you pay for your copy?
$8.
No, for your copy that you already had.
I bought it in Canberra back in 04, I think.
Yeah,
or
because of
16.
that.
It's somewhere down here.
Yeah, but for how much?
For 16,
Yeah, so it's only
$8. I'm like, fucking
No.
second copy.
I need another copy
And
of that
then,
cover.
Necrophagia,
Necrophagia.
which is this, I believe, is Ready for Death, which was going to be their
Rude.
first album, but it never got released. Yada yada yada.
What's next?
Well, how about we just have a break and we just cut?
We can pause. You want to pause?
We go cut.
Handsome.